This recipe, actually, we're going to barbecue them, correct?
We are, yeah. We're gonna just par blanch them a little bit. We're gonna put them in a little bit of boiling water.
Okay.
Just for, because we want to be able to cook them all the way through on the grill without kind of burning the outsides.
Oh, I see. So if you cook them this way first, it takes less time on the grill.
Right, and it doesn't burn, since the sweet potatoes have such high sugar,
Yeah.
that we really just want to kind of get that grilled flavor on the outside, rather than burn them. You know, they'll burn on the grill since they have such high sugar.
So in your guesstimation, how much time do we have them boiling?
I think we're in there probably about 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
So what we want to do is make sure that they're still a little firm in the middle. We don't want them soft and mushy.
Okay.
You know, this one's great. It's got a little bit of a firmness right in the middle, and then we can get them on the grill. What we do want to make sure before we grill them is that they're nice and cool.
Okay.
Because putting them on there hot, it's just going to kind of accelerate that cooking process.
Okay.
Fresh out of the water, they're not going to get the grill marks you want.
All right.
And so we'll let them cool down a little bit.
All right.
I've already got some that
Of course
I've chilled out down here.
Okay.
And so we're going to take these and we're just going to cut them right in half.
Okay.
And so we get a nice cool flesh. Yeah, these are awesome.
Yeah.
We got some yellow ones. These ones are a little bit bigger, so we'll cut those down the middle like that.
I do like the different colors. Look at how gorgeous
and they're so beautiful. And you know, you see like the kind of the normal purple Peruvian potatoes that aren't sweet, right? But these ones are just so cool. So what we'll do is we'll put a couple on the plate here of each variety, and we'll just oil them.
Ah, okay.
So a little
olive
oil on there. So a little bit of salt, and then we're just going to throw them on.
Oh, nice. I think the key, again, at least for me when I'm doing these at home, is making sure that if we parboil them for 15 minutes, then they're going to be really, how much time on the grill?
It'll be less than 5 minutes. I mean, 2-3 minutes max, and we're going to get just grill marks on them. Make sure they're warm.
Okay.
And
we're done.
And we'll be good to go. I'm really falling in love with Lebneh these days, which is kind of a Middle Eastern yogurt. Condiment, and it's almost cheese consistency. So you can buy any Greek yogurt at the store, and any kind of creme fraiche, sour cream, and what we do is hang it in a cheesecloth bag.
Okay.
So we let it hang in the fridge overnight, or even for a couple of days, so that all of the whey, all of the water jumps out, and it kind of concentrates the yogurt flavor. So you have like this really dense, cheesy mixture.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
And then we got a little lemon in there, which that lemon will help kind of get that a little denser. Okay. Cumin, coriander, honey. And then we're going to marinate it with a bunch of olive oil once we hit the table with it.
And that's going to go over the sweet
It's going to
potatoes.
kind of go under. We're gonna plate that stuff on top so we can see all the beautiful colors and stuff of the sweet potato.
Now the other things we have here, obviously, this is...
That's a horseradish powder.
Oh.
So we take fresh horseradish root. The prepared stuff has vinegar and salt and stuff in it. We don't want to use that. We want to use the fresh horseradish root. We'll just grate it on a cheese grater. Okay. And throw it in a, like a dehydrator. So people make beef jerky or like whatever.
Can I put them in the oven if I don't have a dehydrator?
Yeah, but really low.
Okay.
Really low. You want it as low as your oven can go, and you kind of leave it overnight.
Okay.
Anything under 200 degrees is really great.
Got it. Okay.
And so we did the same with some herbs. So we have parsley, tarragon, rosemary, and sage.
And you just
throw it in the dehydrator.
Okay.
And then put it in the bag, and then shake it up, and it's gonna.
Oh, how nice!
It's gonna come out. You can kind of, when we shake it in the bag, you can see the powder coming out. So
yeah, that's really cool.
That's gonna be kind of our seasoning mix.
Okay.
On these grilled potatoes.
Awesome. Yeah. Please tell me they have beautiful color on the other side.
Oh, look at that.
That's the one. Let me see.
Beautiful grill marks.
Yes.
So we're gonna get a little bit on the other side. All right, so let's pull these off.
Okay. By the way, these are perfectly done. Ooh, I can even smell them. They smell.
Yeah, they smell. You can smell like all that, all that char and all that kind of sweet flavor. It smells you know, the big concern with sweet potatoes, right, is that we don't want Thanksgiving every day of the year.
Right, exactly.
And so we want to find cool things to do with them. But that smell, there's something that's very familiar about that caramelized sweet potato smell that does bring you back to that.
It's almost like comfort food. It
Totally.
makes you feel. Okay, now how are we gonna set this
All right,
all
so
up?
what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, you know, this is a pretty simple side dish. You know, it's something that you would accompany like a whole roasted chicken, or
Oh, yeah.
or you know, something you're cooking outside, steaks or whatever.
Okay.
So you hand me a spoon,
All right.
and we'll get a little bit of this Lebneh, and we're just gonna put a big smear of it. So at the bottom of this, and we'll give it a little bit of a smush like that.
Okay.
We're gonna hit it with a good amount of this olive oil,
All right.
so that we're kind of drenching it up a little bit. And then what I like to do is I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of this herb powder first.
I really like this idea of the herb powder in there.
So we get the flavor, and this, when you dehydrate the fresh herbs like this, then the flavor is accentuated in it. They're fresh still. You still get that fresh flavor, opposed to buying dried herbs. You know, those are commercially dried, and you don't get, it's a different flavor.
Right,
You know,
right.
so this is still offers the fresh flavor, and it kind of incorporates into the cheese.
I think we need to do a show on you showing us how to dehydrate some of this stuff, because it's really cool.
It is cool, yeah, and I mean, you can do it with anything.
Right.
And so you can kind of, you know, play with different flavor profiles. So we're just gonna, you know, maybe we'll cut some of these a little smaller.
That's the artiste in you now.
And
See?
just, yeah, exactly, and just arrange them around the Lebneh. So we got just a little bit of, you know, so a good amount of the Lebneh there, and then we're gonna go, again, pretty liberal with the powders.
Okay.
So we get a little bit of that flavor on everything.
I just wanted to comment too on the Greek yogurt. And you know, the Greek yogurt has that pungent taste. So with what you've incorporated in the mixture, just for expectation purposes, is it going to be real pungent? Or?
It's tart. You know,
is tart,
we do add a
okay.
little bit of honey to it so that it kind of levels that out, and it's, you know, it's probably more similar to goat cheese than it would be to yogurt. You know,
okay.
from a texture perspective and from like the tanginess and tartness that's going with it.
Understood.
And then we'll hit it with the horseradish. So we get a little bit of that that horseradishy mustardy bite, and so. We have this beautiful, you know, it looks great. It's got all the powders on it. It's got the cheese. It's got the different colors. And then we'll just take some. This is fennel fronds from our garden, and some fennel flowers. So we'll just drizzle those on there, and it'll just add to the herbaceousness of the dish, and
Voila.
and we're good to go.
We're going to taste it.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's do a little taste. Oh, with the sweet potato. Got to get that in there. Oh my God, this is perfect.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's really good.